Today is Christmas Eve, but I'm not sure if you will be able to see this video on Christmas Eve or maybe 1 or 2 days later, because I want to celebrate Christmas and I don't know how much time I will have today. As I told you, the Christmas Eve is always not the busiest day, but the most precious day celebrating at home. But I really wanted to film here and there a little bit, and I have done this already today, and I wanted to talk to you. Yesterday I have uploaded the video that shows how I decorate the tree, and Tom and I were singing Christmas songs. And I told you yesterday I wasn't sure, and I was going to cut our audio away and lay other music over it. But I have decided not to do that because, I think all the families are singing Christmas songs on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. Maybe many family members usually don't sing or can't sing or don't know the lyrics by heart and sing wrong lyrics and so on. But that is really typical Christmas celebration. So I decided to not cut the audio away, and I received so lovely feedback. It was so heartwarming, and I thank you very, very much for your lovely and kind words. It was something very precious yesterday, because usually I turn on a CD with German Christmas music, but this time I was able to celebrate with Tommy, and he is playing the guitar and sings so lovely. So it was very, very, very precious to listen to him playing the guitar and singing along with him together. That was very lovely. Today we had already a very, very fancy breakfast. I showed you a little snippet of that. We walked the dog. The weather forecast tells us that we might get snow tonight, so maybe the night between 24th and 25th. But if we are very lucky, already at around 8 p.m. or so. That would be so lovely. It would be such an amazing Christmas gift. We will see. For lunch we will eat the chicken soup I prepared yesterday. Then we will eat Stollen. Again, the traditional cake for Christmas or the Christmas season. And then we have to head out quite early in the afternoon to attend the Christmas liturgy. Normally I'm used to visit church in the night, so like 11 p.m. But in the parish I am now, it's common to celebrate at 5 p.m. But because of the lockdown and because of social distancing, we have 2 liturgies today, and one is earlier, and we attend the earlier one. So at 3:30. So it's weird for me because it doesn't make so much sense to me, but at least I'm able to go to church. And the real most important liturgy for me is on the 25th in the morning, and we will attend that too. We had to get tickets for entry. The 2 liturgies today are already sold out. I mean, the tickets were for free, but you know what I mean. And to be safe, I have I took tickets for the 25th too, just in case the church is filled again. So we are safe to celebrate Christmas in church this year, just because of social distancing. Otherwise it wouldn't bother me if I have to stand behind without having a seat or something, but you are not allowed to do that in the lockdown. Today on Facebook there were some very rude people, because the Protestant church won't offer liturgy in person, only online services. And the Catholic Church has decided to offer in-person liturgy, and the politicians agreed with us, so we don't do something illegal or so. And there was a post on Facebook from the Protestant church oh yes, it's so awesome that we have everything online, and I only commented, I'm so grateful that we Catholics are allowed to go to church. And today in the morning, I regretted it that I looked on my phone so early, because one of the first things I read in this morning were insulting comments on my comment, like, yeah, you Catholics, you are guilty, and how can you dare, and so bad and insulting words. It hit me, and it hurts me when I read something like that. And I only answered, if we are allowed to go shopping, we must be allowed to go to church, because there is no difference. We need bread and water, and we need God just as much and even more than the nourishment. So the priests do their best to make it possible to attend liturgy so that and still keep social distance. So we are not allowed to sing. That will be very hard today, to not be able to sing the Christmas songs. But at least we can receive the Holy Eucharist and hear the words and see the people and be together. I know that one priest in Vienna, so in my former parish, is offering 9 liturgies today. 9 in 2 churches. Just to be sure that everyone has the possibility to hear the gospel and receive the Holy Communion. And then I have to read these comments from these Christians this morning. That was very painful, but you have to forgive them. I try to see it that way, that they are already so frustrated and and maybe suffer from depression because of the new lockdown, that they can't act in another way. Yeah. But now to something more cheery. I wanted to show you a little bit of my knitting. I still want to show you my Christmas sock, my first finished one. I showed it a little bit on Vlogmas before, but here it's better to see. I have knit a heel flap, heel turn, as I learned, and gusset. The first time after many years after my first sock. Yeah, it looks a little bit weird. I haven't washed them or blocked them or so. Yeah. Someone asked which yarn I use, and again it is from Boutinette, or you can also purchase it on Hobby, HOBBII. I don't know if you can order it from the US. Yeah, it's a German yarn, and I have started the second one, and I was knitting on it this morning with Benny on my lap. And I always knit my socks matching. I prefer that. Then I want to show you my other cast on. I have only posted it on Instagram, I think. I'm knitting Nordic Stitches Country Roads pattern on one of the Opal subscription yarns, because this is looking very Christmassy to me. No, I think I showed you already. Yeah, I showed you already, but I have made some progress. And I have already turned the heel and it looks again a little bit weird. But it fits very well. I have tried on the Christmas sock already. Yeah. And you have a little cable or braid along the sock. Yeah, this is a very pretty yarn, in my opinion. And it is not a difficult pattern. Not at all. And I want to show you my filled bag with all my advent minis. So 48 minis are inside. From Amy and Lily. And I can't wait to knit through them during the holidays and knit on my Cozy Memories blanket, a Stitch in Time blanket. And I have it here next to me. The blocks I have already finished. Just a quick reminder. This is the orange block. Green. Blue. Here I have them already attached. Pink and purple. And this is the very first one. When I knit this, I thought I would do a normal Cozy Memories blanket, you know, a big blanket, and just add a square. But I didn't like the craziness of the colors, and I have started this in 2016, freshly after my divorce, and when I moved houses from a big house with 200 square meter into a flat with 50 square meter. Yeah, it was a very exciting time back then. And it was like therapy for me, knitting on this. But then I decided to do color blocks. Yeah, and at the moment I am knitting a purple color block, because here I have also rose and peach and red inside. So I thought of January, February, well, not really March. This would be March, I would say. But I realized that there aren't so many shades and so many minis of every shade. So maybe I will do another blue color block and another green color block. But I want to have the same colors in one block. And it is very much fun. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to knit on the blanket. At the moment I want to finish the sock, because I'm so in sock knitting mood. And oh, I will try to show you. I'm wearing my this year's Christmas socks, because I have already knit them in August. I started them last year during Christmas and finished them in August. Yeah. My Christmas sock. That was everything I wanted to show you and to talk about. I will try to film here and there a little bit of our Christmas celebration, and maybe I can edit it today, but maybe I will do this tomorrow. Yesterday we watched A Christmas Carol, because we decided not to do this today because it could be a little bit stressful because of all the things we do today. And yeah, it was amazing. The lit Christmas tree. Can I say lit Christmas tree? So the lights lit on the Christmas tree, and the smell of the tree, and Christmas candy and chocolate, and then this special movie. It was lovely. It was very lovely. I hope you have a lovely Christmas too, and you will hear from me again. No worries. I am wishing you a very merry, blessed Christmas this year. Christmas also happens in 2020, because for Christ nothing is impossible. We returned from church. Now we're preparing the dinner, and after the dinner we will exchange the presents. And I think that is the official end of Vlogmas. Thank you that you have been with me through the whole month of December. It was a pleasure for me, and I'm looking forward to next year. And as the Tiny Tim always says, God bless us, everyone.